Affairs. My name is Kumar Prateek and I teach Economy and Current Affairs on Gradeup platform. Today's every day I take up daily current affairs at 9 a.m. on YouTube. So you can come on our Gradeup IAS YouTube channel and listen to daily current affairs and understand daily current affairs. So let's start with daily current affairs. The first topic for today is water risk filter analysis report. So why is this in news? Recently WWF, that is World Wildlife Fund, has released Water Risk Filter Report 2020. This report is an online tool co-developed by WWF that helps evaluate severity of risk places faced by graphically illustrating various factors that can contribute to water risk. So basically what this report is telling, it is telling water risk at different geographical places keeping in mind different factors which contribute to this water risk, availability of water. So global population, according to it, 51% of global population is exposed to high global risk. In 2020, 17% is exposed to high water risk. By 2050, around half the population, 51%, majority of the world population will be exposed to high water risk. Graphically, this is what this report has told us. Next, what is the major findings of this report? According to this WWF World Water Risk Filter report, the 100 cities that are expected to suffer the greatest rise in water risk by 2050 are home to at least 350 million people. So 350 million people will be affected by this water risk. As well as nationally and globally important economies will also face water risk. According to this report, globally the population in areas where water risk will rise could rise from 17% in 2020 to 51% in 2050, which I have already told you. Okay, and the list global, the cities in which the water risk is going to rise are primarily Beijing, Jakarta, Johannesburg, Istanbul, Hong Kong, Mecca, and Rio de Janeiro. And in the number of cities in which this water risk will rise, half of these cities will be in China. So China is going to face the biggest water risk. Okay. Next, what will happen in India? In India, this report has 30 cities of India under it which will face water risk. Jaipur will top the list. Okay. In list of Indian cities, 45th is India, followed by Indore in 75th. So whatever the list number of cities are mentioned in this water risk filter report, 45th position is of Jaipur and 75th position is of Indore. And in Indian cities, this is number 1 and this is number 2. Mumbai, Kolkata, Delhi also feature in this list. So Mumbai, Kolkata, Delhi will also have water risk rising in India. What is the reason that water shortages or water risk will happen in India? The reason is shortage of water. Water will be in scarcity because water is a scarce resource. Then due to rapid urbanization is another factor. Climate change is another factor. Lack of appropriate infrastructure, which leads to water conservation, is a factor. And existing infrastructure is continuously put under stress, which is not able to take so much stress. So existing infrastructure is deteriorating. That is also leading to water stress in India. So shortage of water, urbanization, climate change, not new infrastructure being built, and existing infrastructure under stress are primary factors behind Vinay Ginotri. This class is in English. You can contact our YouTube team. They'll tell you when will the Hindi current affairs happen. Okay. So these are the reasons. Now, what is the recommendation which WWF has made? It has said that to address this problem, because stakeholders of water are many: government, private individuals, communities, society at large, civil society organizations, all are stakeholders in this. So multi-stakeholder approach should be followed, where ownership should be taken up by local communities, and they should play a major role in conservation of water resources, and they should create and conserve sustainable water infrastructure along with practicing urban water system rejuvenation, so that water is available, water risk is reduced. Water planning should be a part of urban planning. There should be wetland conservation carried out, so that there is zero loss of fresh water system in urban areas. Third, there should be improvement in urban water infrastructure by efficiently using water and not wasting water. Clear? They shouldn't waste water. Next is natural based solution. So nature based solution like rainwater harvesting, restoring degraded watershed management, reconnecting rivers to floodplains, restoring urban wetlands is critical for reducing this water stress in the future. Okay, moving on. What is WWF? This is what it has said. Now what the question arises is, सरिता यादव, मैं समझ रहा हूं आपकी बात कि आपको हिंदी में जानना है, लेकिन जो हमें पढ़ाना है इस क्लास में वो अंग्रेजी में ही पढ़ाना है। मैं हिंदी में भी पढ़ा सकता हूं, लेकिन पॉइंट ये है कि ये क्लास मुझे इंग्लिश में ही पढ़ानी है, तो आप मुझे माफ करिएगा, ये क्लास मुझे हिंदी में नहीं पढ़ा सकता, मैं अंग्रेजी में ही पढ़ानी है, ठीक है, सॉरी। नाउ अबाउट वर्ल्ड वाइड फंड. What is World Wildlife Fund? This is an international non-government organization. It is not owned by any government. Was founded in 1961, and this organization's aim is to stop degradation of planet natural resources. So natural resource degradation, what is happening, it is supposed to reduce it, and to build in future human life in harmony with nature. So basically what it says is sustainable manner. In sustainable manner, the development should happen which should have least effect on environmental resources, and degradation should be reduced. The headquarters of this organization is in Gland, Switzerland. This topic is from GS paper 3 environment. The source is The Hindu. Next topic, UNESCO includes Panna in World Network of Biosphere Reserve. So UNESCO's Man and Biosphere Reserve has recently included Panna Biosphere Reserve as UNESCO World Network Biosphere. So Biosphere Reserves is the word tag given to important biodiversity hotspots across the world. So in Madhya Pradesh, Panna Bioreserve is in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, this is the 12th Biosphere Reserve from India, included in World Network of Biosphere, and third in Madhya Pradesh. In Madhya Pradesh, there is Panchmadi also a part of it, and Amarkantak also a part of it. This Panna Biosphere Reserve is a critical tiger habitat area. The host of Panna Tiger Reserve, as well as World Heritage Site of Khajuraho group of monuments, lie in this Biosphere Reserve. Okay, now let's talk about Man and Biosphere Program. UNESCO, as you know, is a UN body. It has this program called Man and Biosphere Program. It is an intergovernmental scientific program launched by UNESCO in 1971. What is the aim? The aim is to establish scientific basis for enhancing relationship between people and their environment. So, coexistence of people and environment is the aim. It combines natural and social science with the view of improving human livelihood and safeguarding natural and managed ecosystem, thus promoting innovative approach of economic development that are socially and culturally appropriate and environmentally sustainable. So what it basically wants at the end is sustainable development. This is the aim. And this program, under this program, UNESCO has established a world network of biosphere reserve, where biodiversity hotspots are part of this network. So biosphere reserves are nominated by national governments. If selected by UNESCO, they are included under the World Network of Biosphere Reserves. Currently, across the world, there are 701 sites in 124 countries under this World Network of Biosphere Reserve, including 21 transboundary sites. So, transboundary sites means that if there are two countries, this biosphere reserve is on this side also and this side also. That is transboundary. That does not is in one country. It's not in one country. Now, India and Man and Biosphere Program, India has, out of 701, 12 biosphere reserves are in India, and they are recognized by MAB Reserve Program. These biosphere reserve sites which are part of Man and Biosphere Program are Nilgiri, this was the first to be included, then Gulf of Mannar, then Sundarban, then Nanda Devi Nokrek, Panchmadi, Simlipal, Achanakmar and Amarkantak, Great Nicobar Islands, Agastyamalai, Kanchenjunga, this was included in 2018, and Panna Reserve, this was included in 2020. So these are the biosphere reserve included in UNESCO's MAB program. This is Environment, GS Paper 3. The source is The Hindu. Now, chronic traumatic encephalopathy. So this is recently it is reported that England World Cup winner Bobby Charlton, regarded England's greatest, had developed dementia, leading to questions that a strike header in football leads to dementia. Basically, playing football and heading a football might lead to certain changes in the brain which leads to dementia. So what is this chronic traumatic encephalopathy? it is a disease caused by severe damage to the brain because of repeated head injury and is linked to memory loss, depression and dementia. Former boxers are most commonly diagnosed with it. However, there have been instances of chronic traumatic encephalopathy in many other contact sports like pro wrestling, mixed martial arts, ice hockey, rugby, baseball, Australian rules football and of course football. Where there is close contact, there can be head injuries. This CTE, that is chronic traumatic encephalopathy, is common. How did football world respond to these studies? In 2015, US became the first country to ban header for children under 11 to help reduction of concussion. The move also helps reducing injuries since heading was not allowed. Ball was not lofted in the air, thus chances of head collision and elbow being smashed significantly reduced. Now in February this year, England, Scotland and Ireland also barred players aged under 12 from heading the ball during training. So no heading of ball is allowed. Legendary Indian striker PK Banerjee was diagnosed with dementia before he passed. So this is a common problem in athletes in contact sports. There are, however, no restrictions on player across the group ages heading the ball in matches during the training. So above 12 and above 11, there is no restriction. So this problem might continue. This problem of CTE, that is chronic traumatic encephalopathy, might continue. This is GS paper 3, Science and Technology, Indian Express is the source. Then Chhattisgarh government launched scheme for distribution of fortified rice. Chhattisgarh Chief Minister has launched a scheme for distribution of fortified rice. What is fortified rice? We will get to know about it through PDS system and other welfare initiatives for people of Kondagaon district of state on a pilot basis. So first in Kondagaon this has been started. What is a fortified rice? Fortification is a practice of increasing the nutrient, that is micronutrient content micronutrient content in a crop. Micronutrients are increased, vitamins are increased, minerals are increased to improve the nutritional quality of a crop so that people's public health can increase with minimum risk on health. So fortification is a practice which is carried out to increase the nutrients present in the crops. So now fortification factor does not last for more than 45 days. So if a crop is being fortified, then the nutrients will remain, additional nutrients will remain in it for 45 days. Okay, so fortified rice has to be immediately used within 45 days. According to National Family Health Survey, 78.7% of children and 75% in the districts are anemic and suffers malnutrition. So fortification can be a good method for increasing nutrition amongst these children and women. In the first phase, the fortified rice will be distributed in Bandani, Bobli and Ramadampuram and Teralam mandals. Okay. In Chhattisgarh, this will be done in Kondagaon district. What is fortification? I have explained to you. Now, fortification of rice and distribution under public distribution system. So, Department of Food and Public Distribution has approved a central sponsored scheme on distribution of fortified rice through public distribution system. The scheme was approved in 2019 and allocated total budget of 174.6 crore for 3-year period. The scheme is funded by Government of India. 90% funds are provided by central government, 10% by state government in northeastern, hilly states and island union territories of India. And in other states, 75% funds are provided by central government and 25% funds are provided by the state government. Clear? Further, the Government of India has given an advisory to all the states and union territory, especially those states and union territory that are distributing wheat flour through. So they are distributing wheat flour, atta, through PDS, to distribute fortified wheat flour through PDS rather than normal wheat flour. Okay, flour is atta. This pilot scheme focuses on 15 districts, preferably 1 district per state. So this scheme had been started by central government. 15 states like Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Odisha, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Assam, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Punjab, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh have consented for implementation of this scheme on a pilot scheme. So one district will be chosen. These scheme will be tested there. The nutrition levels will be tested there. Out of these states, Maharashtra and Gujarat have already started distribution of fortified rice under the PDS in the pilot scheme from February 2020. Clear, guys? Why is there? This scheme was launched in 2019. Why is there a lag? Why hasn't it been implemented? Why has just Gujarat and Maharashtra implemented this scheme? The problem has been that existing pilot scheme to distribute this fortified rice through PDS in 15 districts has only been implemented in 5 districts so far, although more than half of the project duration is over. This was supposed to get over in 2 years. Only 5 states, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and Chhattisgarh have started this. Remaining 10 have not notified the district in which this scheme will be carried out on pilot project. So less than 1.5 years remains for testing this scheme on pilot basis. So that is a problem. There is a lag on state side. So now let's understand what is fortification in India. Fortification refers to a process of increasing the content of essential micronutrients such as vitamin or mineral in the food item to improve nutritional value and to provide public health benefit at minimal cost. Okay, rice is the 5th food item that government is promoting with fortification, with salt, edible oil, milk and wheat being others. So fortification of salt, edible oil, milk and wheat is being carried out. Food fortification is a scientifically proven process. It is cost effective. The scale of increase can be increased. It is sustainable global intervention through which global malnutrition problem could be addressed by fortification of food by increasing the nutrient level of food which is to be provided to poor people. Okay, October 2016, Food Safety and Standard Authority of India came out with regulation for fortifying staple namely milk and edible oil with vitamin A and D, double fortified salts with iodine and iron, wheat flour and rice with iron, vitamin B12 and folic acid. Okay. Now World Health Organization has also recommended fortification of rice with iron, vitamin and folic acid, which India is doing, so that iron level in population could be increased and chronic anemia in Indian women could be addressed. Clear, guys? Now, how is rice fortified? The question arises is, how is rice fortified? So rice can be fortified by adding a micronutrient powder to the rice that adheres to grains and spraying of surface of ordinary rice grains with vitamin and mineral mixed to form protecting coating. So what it does is basically, if you have like a rice store here, what you do is you spray these vitamin and minerals and it forms a protective coating over it, which is a coating of minerals and vitamins and micronutrients. Rice can also be extruded and shaped into partially cooked grains like structure resembling rice grains, which can then be blended with natural polished rice. Okay, so all this can be done. Rice kernel can also be fortified with several micronutrients such as iron, folic acid and B complex vitamin, vitamin A and zinc. All this can be done through fortification. Okay. Now next is, what is Food Fortification Resource Center? The Food Fortification Resource Center is established by India's government department that regulates. So FSSAI, Food Safety and Security Authority of India, in collaboration with Tata Trust, has established this Food Fortification Resource Center. This Food Fortification Resource Center works dedicatedly to provide essential support to stakeholders like relevant governments, ministries, food businesses, development partners, etc. for promoting and supporting food fortification efforts across India. And why all this fortification effort is required to increase the nutritional value of these crops? Because India is ranked 94th in global hunger index. India has high malnutrition, high stunting among children, high anemia in women. So India needs to address this problem. One of the ways of addressing this problem is food fortification. This topic is for GS paper 3, health issues, Hindu. This is GS paper 2, not 3. GS paper 2. Now next topic, I Got Learning e-learning platform. What is this I Got e-learning platform? Ministry of Health has said that a uniquely designed integrated government online training I Got platform provides self-contained training material for COVID-19 warriors, comprising 56 modules and 196 video and 133 training documents. So you can self-train yourself for being a corona warrior. The Department of Personnel Training has launched a training module for management of COVID-19 named as Integrated Online Training Portal, that is I Got, on Diksha platform on April 2020. This I Got platform is aimed at catering the training needs of frontline workers fighting COVID-19 so that they are trained. They don't need to come at the place, they can get trained at their own place. The target groups are doctors, nurses, central and state government officers, civil defense officers, various police organizations, NCC, Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan, National Service Scheme, Indian Red Cross Society, Bharat Scouts and Guides, and other volunteers. This focuses on enhancing capacity building of frontline workers to handle pandemic effectively, so that they are aware that how they have to go about handling the pandemic, how they have to address various problems. Now this has been on Diksha portal. What is the Diksha portal? Diksha portal was launched in 2017. It is an initiative of Ministry of HRD, which is Human Resource Development. It is digital infrastructure knowledge sharing platform for education and training. So here what happens is it is equipped with explanation videos, practice test and assessment content linked to NCERTs and state curriculum. The portal will record complete work and accomplishment of teachers in educational institutions from start to the end point till their retirement, so that these courses are available to people free of cost, whoever wants to learn these courses. It is also serves as national digital infrastructure for teachers. This is GS paper 2 governance topic. Source is AIR All India Radio. I hope it is clear to you guys. Now, next topic here is Meghalaya's anti-uranium campaign. So, Meghalaya recently Spiliti Lingdo Langrin, the face of decade-long anti-uranium mining movement in Meghalaya, has passed away at her home in Domai State area in southwest Khasi Hills. She was the leader. Now, what is this anti-uranium campaign? In the early 1980s, Atomic Mineral Directorate of Exploration and Research, a government body, identified and evaluated uranium reserves in the country and began exploratory drills in various uranium-rich villages in Meghalaya. The country's largest and richest uranium deposits are in Domai State and Wakhan region in Meghalaya. Maximum. Domai State uranium deposits are also known as Kelang, Paideng Sohyong, Matuabah region. Kelang, Paideng Sohyong, Maitabah region was discovered in 1984, and approximately 9.22 million tons of high-grade uranium ores is deposited in this region, Domai State region. The Khasi Student Union, Meghalaya influential student body, has been at the forefront of this opposition, citing environmental and health concern because of uranium mining. The last drilling activity in Kelang, Paideng Sohyong, Mehtabah was in summer of 2018 but was stopped by Khasi Student Union protests. Let's talk about now uranium in India. Currently, India has 22 nuclear powered electricity reactors with installed capacity of 6,780 megawatt. Of these, 8 reactors are fueled by indigenous uranium, while remaining 14 are under IAEA safeguard and qualify to use imported uranium. Only 8 nuclear reactors use uranium produced or mined in India. Rest 14 are under IAEA safeguard and can use imported uranium. Now, under the separation plans announced by central government in March 2006, when India was negotiating nuclear deal with US, India was required to bring 14 nuclear reactors under IAEA. IAEA is a regulatory body, international regulatory body for regulating nuclear power plants. So 13 of these reactors included RAPS 2 to 6 in Rawat Bhata in Rajasthan, CAPS 1 and 2 in Kakrapara, Gujarat, NAPS 1 and 2 in Narora, Uttar Pradesh, TAPS 1 and 2 in Tarapur, Maharashtra, Kodankulan 1 and 2 in Tamil Nadu. These are already under IAEA safeguards and are eligible to run on imported fuels. So this was the today's current affairs which we had to cover. I hope there is no doubt. Now, before I end, I will inform you about Gradeup Super subscription. Please subscribe to it. It provides you unlimited access to all the structured live courses and mock tests. You will get access to 11 plus structured live courses and 60 plus mock tests. You will be taught the full syllabus by expert faculties, and complete drought resolution will be done in these subscriptions. Performance and report card will be provided to you. 6-month there are 3 plans which we have: 6-month plan, 12 months plan and 24 months plan. You have multiple options. Then for your Civil Services 2021 preparation, to help your exam, Gradeup is bringing you daily current affairs on its app at 9 p.m. Then daily editorial analysis on its app on 12 p.m. NCERT, NIAS and IGNOU quizzes, weekly PIB analysis and Gradeup Super quiz, which has important topics from Science Reporter, Down to Earth, EPW, Frontline, PIB, RSTV, Yojana and Kurukshetra. So we are bringing all this to you. Apart from this, our ongoing courses are IAS 2021 Comprehensive Course of GS Prelims cum Mains English and Hindi, IAS 2020 Mains Examination course we are running, then UPSC EPFO 2020 course we are running, then complete module of NCERT, both English and Hindi, is being run on our subscription. Our upcoming courses are Economic and Social Development, Indian and World Geography, Environment and Ecology, Indian Polity and Governance, History of India and International Movement, and General Science. All this we are going to start for IAS examinations. Apart from this, we are conducting free series classes on our Gradeup app. Please download it. You can get access to it through our app. We are conducting IAS 2021 a series of important topics class. Then we are conducting daily editorial analysis, daily current affairs, and we are conducting detailed analysis and solutions of 2020 prelims examination, which has just gotten over on the 4th of October. So that we are conducting. Apart from this, we are conducting classes on our YouTube channel. Like today at every day 9 a.m. I am presenting daily current affairs. So I'll urge you guys to subscribe to our super subscription, and also subscribe, share and like our Gradeup IAS YouTube channel so that it reaches more people. Thank you very much guys. I hope you must have understood whatever I was trying to explain. I'll see you guys tomorrow again at the same time. Thank you very much.